Hello, Score here. This is my first guitar review. I've never reviewed a guitar before, but I've had this guitar for a little over a year, and yeah, I just really wanted to give some input about it. This is the Cordoba stage guitar, and so far I really love it. It's kind of been a game changer for me in terms of practicing and just what I'm able to do and the amount of notes I'm able to hit. The action is very easy. Is that the right word? It's very low, but low that it does, like, the strings are not rattling against the frets, and because of that and the nylon strings, I can play this guitar for hours without my fingers getting tired, and I'm just able to hit so many notes with a lot of ease. And I really like the sound of it. Just go over these knobs. This is the body blend knob here. My understanding is there's a series of piezoelectric and body sensors. I don't know what those are. Maybe like an array of microphones. I can't really speak too much about how the pickups work in here. You'll have to chat GPT that, but my understanding is this knob is kind of alternating between those different sensors and microphones. I'm usually just playing it sort of halfway or just all the way to the left, and then you have your EQ knob. So that's the EQ all the way up. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Again, I like to play with the EQ basically all the way up, and it's here, and then just your volume knob, and I really like how these knobs feel too. And you have your pickup, and then the only frustrating thing I guess I'm not used to is you do have to put a battery in it, and it's not that big of a deal. I'm just not used to really putting a battery into an acoustic, and I bought these lithium rechargeable batteries off Amazon. That way you're not just throwing away 9-volt batteries into the environment. And so there's just 2 of them. I charge them, and they usually last for a while. I notice if you just leave it plugged in, it will drain the battery no matter what. So If you're just not using it, unplug it, obviously. Yeah, like what I said, is it's really easy to hit the notes. I can practice this guitar forever. I have it currently plugged direct input into Ableton, but I think this guitar shines when it's plugged into I would have it plugged into my Fender Reverb amp, and it sounded really amazing. Probably the best I've ever heard an acoustic plugged into an amp. My association with acoustics plugging directly into an amplifier is usually bad. They usually don't sound good. I usually prefer microphoning an acoustic, but it sounds really amazing. But I don't have an amp here to demonstrate, but it still sounds good direct input into Ableton. I just have a few effects going there, and what else can I say? Carried away here. I bought the guitar for, I believe it was around $800. Don't quote me on that, but it seemed like a reasonable price. This is the Amber, Stage Amber. They have multiple variations of different woods, and yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. I walk around and get a lot of compliments on it. Anything else besides that? I think that covers it. I think just my point is, it's just so easy and fun to play. It almost feels like a toy, and yeah, my fingers don't get tired, so I can practice for hours. I can make these insane chords. I'm hitting all. Anyways, I hope that was useful. Cheers.